Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Lake Clan Legends. This is Logan. This is Michael.
And this is Todd. And we're going to play a little game today. We actually got to 50 subscribers and have a chance to go live, so we figured we'd do that today. So we're going to give you a chance to learn more about your heroes and the adventures. We're going to start. Logan, of course, is representing.
Grork.
Michael's representing.
Zoran.
And because I don't have a solid character in this campaign or NPC, I'm going to actually be representing Bran from Logan's campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So we got a cards. Please don't play with the mat. Thank you. We got a couple cards here, and we're going to draw cards. Each card has a question on it. There's a random question created that none of us know the answer, what the question is, and we're just going to draw these up, and we have to answer in character to what the things are. So, do we want to roll to see who goes first in standard D&D style? We can roll
Sure.
initiative.
Sure.
All right, let's grab some D20s here.
Can I use Gorks? Can I use Rock's initiative?
There's dice.
Why would you use Rock's initiative? I have advantage. No.
That's true. He does have a.
You don't get that shield.
All right, just let me borrow D20 because I think mine are behind you.
Sure. Get that one.
All right, we'll just do a straight roll.
Oh.
This way, there's no question.
Hey, that's my dice.
Just pull out the die 20. There. Ready?
Well,
On the count of 3, roll initiative. Aw.
4. 15.
All right, so
2.
Zaron's going to go first, and I'm going to go last.
Okay, Zoran, take one out. Yes, Zoran.
If you guys have any questions, you can gladly just jump in here and maybe we can answer a question. Or if you want to expand on a question, please do so.
With what school of magic does your character identify?
So, if you were a wizard, what school of magic would you identify with?
Probably necromancy.
Probably necromancy. And why do you say that?
Because he's a mainly dark character with this slightly evil backstory.
Okay.
That's a fair choice.
Right. That's fair. Grork, what do you think of this? What do you got?
What is your favorite color? That's a good question.
Is there a good answer?
Maybe. How about a light shade of purple?
Okay, like a lavender. I kind of thought that Grork would be a lavender kind of.
Do you want to be a purple orc? Is that your dream? To become
Grork's going to be a
invisible?
purple orc. Ah, well, this is a good one for Bran.
What is your...
It is, what is your hobby?
Ooh.
And Bran's hobby is, my hobby would be getting into places that I'm not supposed to be in.
Yes. Yeah, we all got
That's pretty obvious.
we all got the perfect first question. Show us your character's best dance moves.
Show us the dance move of Zoran. Go ahead.
Come on.
Go on, Mike, do the dance.
No.
Do the dance.
He doesn't dance. Oh, is he boring?
So, what kind of dance would he do? Would he floss?
No.
Would he do the sprinkler?
No. He's not very exciting.
How about the lawnmower? I think he'd do the lawnmower.
He's not a very exciting.
If you were in a dance, if you walked into a bar studio and everybody was dancing, somebody pulled you in, what would you do? What would Zaron do?
Would he drink a lot? No. Oh.
He'd do the worm.
I mean, if he was in a case where he was like, he had drinking a lot.
Yeah.
And like a bit drunk.
Right.
He would probably do some dumb dance.
Okay. We'll take that.
Would he use his magic to help him or not?
Oh, does he have a magic to make him dance?
I think he thaumaturgy. He does have thaumaturgy.
There you go.
What would you use it?
That's
Yeah.
thaumaturgy on yourself. That's very cool.
So,
So he would cheat.
oh, he's cheating. What is your character's retirement plan?
Hello, Susan.
See,
Oh, what is Quark's retirement plan?
I would settle down fighting trying to fight big monster with tons of puppies.
Puppies, huh?
Yeah, puppies, and I would
Become more into Spectre.
I would have a bunch of puppies and I would tell them all these great stories from my adventures.
Oh, so you'd have a big puppy farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see that. My turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Give your best impression of another character from either campaign. And I would do Puppy. I think that would do, right?
Puppies. What is your character's favorite soup? Ooh, that's a good question.
That could be a real life soup.
Or it could be a fantasy soup.
Or it could be a fantasy soup.
Have you tried miso kobold soup?
Miso kobold. You could have cockatrice with rice.
Fried hippogriff.
Fried hippogriff soup.
Soup?
Yeah. Okay. Fried hippogriff soup. Would it be more of the horse side or more of the eagle side?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a little bit of both. Yeah.
Be like real buffalo wings.
What is your character's most embarrassing moment? Me remember Rourke once accidentally mistook soap for hairspray.
Oh.
So, instead of being clean, my hair was all styled and weird looking.
All of your hair?
Yes. I always imagined Rourke would be bald. No, Rourke is a little ponytail. Okay.
Okay. Oh, what is your favorite book?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Probably, I would have to say from Brand's point of view, it would be the Bounty Hunter's Guidebook.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Definitely the Bounty Hunter's Guidebook.
What would your character's theme song be? Ooh.
Don't sing it.
Yeah, we don't want to get copyrighted.
You can sing like a bard, but that's it.
You could sing like a bard.
It doesn't have to be a real song. It could be an in universe song.
Have you heard the songs of Quark's brother, the bard? Is that your favorite song? How about his hit single, Puppy Storm?
Storm.
What would be Quark's theme song? Oh.
You don't know any song?
I have an idea. I just don't know how
Spit it
to
out there,
pronounce the
doesn't-
name.
What do you-
I believe it's a Beethoven song, Moonlit Sonata.
Oh.
some sort of fancy.
Okay, I could go with that. I could
See
go with
that
that.
he's a very little creepy guy.
Right. And again, like Susan said, if you have any extra questions, we'll definitely read them off too.
So, what is the best gift your character has ever received? Well, this question's easy. It was the sword I received on my 7th birthday.
You got a sword on your 7th birthday?
Yeah. Well, until it got stuck in a wall and broke off. But it was the sword.
It was a sword. Is that what led you to become a fighter?
Definitely. Well,
Definitely.
besides that, I could fight really well, and a lot of my orc friends could too.
You have Gork friends, just like Gork mom and Gork grandma.
No, I've orc friends. I'm Grork,
Oh, okay.
and then there's Mama Grork.
Mama Gork.
Your turn, Brian.
All right. Ooh,
Ooh.
what? It is. What is the one thing that makes your character happy?
Ooh.
Hmm. I would have to go with what would make Bran happier than anything.
I know. Orcs would be puppies.
Well, the one.
Go.
um, I would say actually Bran's one thing that would make him happy would be revenge
Ooh.
or justice, however you want to look at it. Because he was the last of his tribe; they were all killed. He wants to get justice for the people that killed his people.
Hmm. What is your character's favorite childhood toy? Oh, I know Grorks. It was the sword he got. It was the a stuffed mimic,
Ooh, oh, a stuffed mimic.
like a stuffed animal.
That's pretty cool. That's a good choice. I would have thought it would have been the skull you were carrying around at the
Oh
beginning of the
yeah.
campaign.
You mean you mean that a
The-
random dead? Yeah,
Yeah,
your arcane
slowly-
focus.
your original arcane focus.
I could see Sauron as a child carrying that around. He still carries around the skull. It was a skull of one of his dead relatives. What's my least favorite food?
Puppies.
A puppy stew.
What's the one food that Grork would not want to eat?
Mm. Hmm.
Let's scooch a little farther here.
I like a lot of food. I mean, I wouldn't eat a puppy, but come on, that's an obvious answer. Mm.
Do you like the hippogriff fried hippogriff stew?
I haven't had it. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, okay.
Mm. Maybe them syrup-covered frogs.
Oh, there you go.
They will. Don't
That
try it.
doesn't sound very good.
They're not very good.
All right. How is your character like you? Well, that's a good question. I would say my character is most like me because he has some good friends that he hangs around with. He's friendly and fairly personable. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
How is your character most like you? That
That's almost the same question.
yeah.
It's
Well,
weird we got it twice in a row. That's fine though.
but I mean, it is a good question. How is Sauron like you?
How is Sauron like you? He's not?
He's barely like me.
No?
He, I mean, he likes dark things, and maybe that's how
He's dark and brooding and
yeah, and I have a very I like creating evil characters in my imagination.
Well, then that would be how he's most like you, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
How about wait, real quick?
Okay.
How is Gork most like Logan?
Well, sometimes he's very dumb and silly. Yeah. But yet sometimes I could be very smart. Yeah.
He does have Gork moments.
I don't know. He's kind of fun like that. Very. You're smart when you need to be. Yes. I mean, very creative. I would agree. I'm quite creative. You're smart when
I
you
would
need
say
to
that.
be. Yeah.
Right.
Just like Rourke.
Right.
Or at least he's creative. Okay. Have you ever been in love? Well, there was this one time where I saw a female half orc, with an axe. I was like, that's pretty cool. But then I saw a puppy.
He likes puppies.
But then I discovered puppies. That you'd say you'd be, and then I couldn't get past puppies.
Puppy love.
I thought you'd say you'd be in love with puppies.
How about Zaran? Did Zaran ever be in love?
No.
No. Okay.
How about Brad?
No, he's been a loner for a very long time.
See, Rourke has his puppies, and you both have nothing.
Right? How do other party members describe or think of your character?
So I feel like that would be a question.
That is a question for you guys. So okay, let's do this around the table here. So
It's more of me because I am also a player in the same campaign, and he's not. I'm gonna play this as the druid because the other rogue doesn't know much.
okay. So how do other party members describe or think of your character? So what do you think of Bran?
He's a good friend.
Okay. How about
You're very, very, very sneaky. Very you get into a lot of places you shouldn't be, yet you are very creative and very smart with your ideas. Even when some of us might be lacking in that aspect. You know?
yeah. Yeah, very good. How about how would other party members describe Zun?
Oh, he's very magical. There's some sort of weird evilness to him, but he kind of just shoots beams and stuff at things. He's a good fighter, but not a fighter.
Well, as Eldalis, he doesn't really know you guys all that well. He's very impressed that Zaran has helped to save him. And seems to be very competent and able-bodied for a magic user of sorts. And what does Zaran think of Gork?
Uh-oh. Start. He's something. Something. He's quite the character.
Indeed.
Most of the time, he's not very bright. A lot of the time. But when we need him to be smart, he is. But he's also a bit too cuckoo for me. Cuckoo.
And again, as Eldalis, I will say that he seems to be a very competent fighter for a bard.
I don't think the mic was picking up our laugh.
That's okay.
Okay.
All right, Zaran, your pick. Mike, your pick.
Yeah, it is. What is your character's catchphrase? Oh, I know Grork's.
All right, let him do his.
I know.
We can all answer this one as well.
Catchphrase.
Yeah, like if you were a superhero, what would be your phrase that or your battle cry or your
I, we all know what I'm gonna say.
puppies?
Puppies! All right, Grork. That's crazy. All right, Grork. With brands. That's a fair choice. You usually need that when you got that. Usually that is what you need when you've got a dumb character too.
Yeah, that could have been Sauron's too.
Yeah, that could have been.
With Glork.
That could have been either all right Grork or sure Grork. Sure.
Alright, let's see what else we got here.
Your character's starting a business. What is it? Oh no,
Oh,
a
boy.
puppy store. Well, why would I want to give away puppies? Yeah. I would give martial classes.
Oh, you would teach people how to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, I'm assuming adventuring isn't a business.
No.
I mean,
No.
I get a lot of money from it.
Okay. How about you, Sauron? What would be the business that you would be into?
Probably a spell casting class. Ooh.
Oh, spellcasting.
Bran.
Well, imagine like a secondhand store where you can buy all kinds of used items.
Oh. From stealing?
I didn't say that.
No one said that.
There would be a heavy disclaimer as of if it looks similar to something that you previously owned,
It's not.
it's not it.
Said the ring I lost 30 years ago.
Oh, I got what is my favorite food?
I had soup earlier.
You can have soup. My favorite food would be.
I mean, I had to answer what my favorite soup was.
I would probably say cheese.
That's a fair option. Grork? Grork?
What's Grork's favorite food?
Like chicken on the bone?
Oh, there you go.
It's delicious.
A good old turkey bone or something like that.
Yeah, bone adds
the bone.
the bone adds flavor.
It does.
For me,
the souls of.
It's the souls. The souls of those. I'd say roast wyvern was pretty good.
Roast wyvern. Do you eat the stinger?
No.
No. Okay. Fair enough.
But that's the best part. We keep that.
It's an orc delicacy.
Yeah, come on. It's an orc delicacy.
All right. What else you got? Who's that was mine, so it's Mike.
What does your character do on their day off? Probably bargain with his patron and learn more magic. Does he tell Grork to not be stupid? And yes, that too.
How about Grork? What does Grork do on his days off?
Well, I'm not smart enough for poetry. So, sometimes I think about fighting. Other times I think about puppies. But not fighting puppies. You know, that's a bad thing.
Or puppy fighting.
No, not puppy fighting. I mean, unless.
What would I do on my day off? I think that Bran would probably Just probably hang out in a tavern and relax and throw his feet up and
Just relax.
just kind of chill. Yeah,
That's my
that's what I
turn,
would say.
right?
Yep.
What is your character's favorite thing about adventuring? Puppies. I've seen one puppy. Oh, yeah, that's true. Two? Oh yeah, I went behind a waterfall and saw puppies. Didn't I? Yeah. I
You've
wasn't
seen
there.
you've actually seen two dogs recently
Oh yeah, because we saw the one in the place, and then we saw the one with the
in the town.
lady. Yeah.
With the old lady.
Yeah. My favorite thing about adventuring is being able to bring peace to stuff.
Oh,
I kill it. And also, what?
peace through war.
Huh. I mean, I like fighting too, but you've seen how many areas we've tried to save, and at least kind of have. Yeah. Usually,
How many places have you saved?
uh, we saved the manor house.
Okay, that's true.
That's one, and I don't think there's another one. We kind of own the manor house now. I mean, we didn't fully save it. I mean, we kind of saved Foghaven. Because it's not in smithereens.
Right.
It's
It's also not in fog anymore either.
yeah, correct. That's not a good thing. But I don't think there was a way to get the fog back. I mean, at least we fought off them orcs and stuff.
That's true.
Get a new bronze dragon.
Push back the tribes.
Okay.
All right. Do you have a favorite thing about adventuring?
Is it Quark?
That's Brian's favorite thing about adventuring.
Quark?
Yeah.
What? I'd say
Stories from Grandma Rourke.
I'd say seeing new places, learning new things. Ooh. Ram?
I would say probably the loot.
That's a very roguish option. It's definitely a roguish option.
What is the best meal your character has ever eaten? In campaign, I don't know.
It can probably be backstory.
I would say probably. I'm coming up with this. We used to have holidays in the tribe that I belonged with, and with that, there was always a great meal, and we used to have bison, and we used to make steaks out of bison and enjoy those as a community. Your turn.
If your character was an animal, which would they be? I know what Gork would be. What would make you think that?
What do you think, Mike? What character? If your character was an animal, what type of animal would you be?
An animal.
An animal.
Can it be a?
Could be natural or fantastic.
This would be a good question for a druid. I mean,
except they could just do that.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of the counter thing. So it's not. It doesn't have to just be a beast. No. It can be an aberration. Can be a.
Well, it does say an animal, so keep it more animalistic.
Yeah, don't pick like a gray ooze or something.
Right.
I want to be a gray ooze. Yo, what?
What is it?
A dragon turtle? It's like the panther thing.
The Displacer Beast?
Oh, the Displacer Beast.
Okay, I could go with that. I could see that.
That's a good option.
How about Gork?
I would be a giant red dragon. That loves puppies. Well, obviously, I'm Gork. But, like, imagine you can have a bunch of gold, and you could be giant, and you can fly around, and you could be so cool.
True. That's true.
What did your character last dream about? I dreamed that I had wings. And I chased down birds.
Could you fly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I had wings, and I could fly, and I just chased down birds. Until a big bird came, and then he scared me, and then I woke up. I'm gonna warn you about shit. A lot of the answers of these questions are gonna be about puppies. That one wasn't about puppies.
Right.
I know. And I want to be a dragon.
It's a fair one. What is your character's favorite drink? Well, that's easy. That would be a potion of invisibility. Michael, what would Zaron's favorite drink be?
Probably some apple juice.
Apple juice. Oh, Gork?
Nothing too
What does
special.
Gork drink?
I want to have a martini with salt on the rim and a lime.
Just to be fair and to cover our rear, he has never drank.
No, I'm not.
He's just trying to be elegant.
Yeah. Or sometimes just a good beer from the tavern.
Okay. Zaron?
Who are your character's favorite character's friends outside of the party?
Oh. Do you have
I don't think he has friends inside the party. Well,
that's not nice.
Yeah.
He's got Greg.
Yeah, he keeps.
Do you have friend? It could be backstory.
But what about like Dave the Squirrel? Probably his rock friend from when he was in prison. Yeah, what? Is he crazy?
He was imprisoned.
Yeah, he was in prison. That's part of his backstory. His
His
friend was a rock?
Yeah, in a rock.
Yeah. He's a criminal.
It's a big bird.
What? Oh!
Yo. Do you have a friend outside?
If it had to
friend
be,
outside of the party?
Wait, if it had to be an animate thing, it would probably be the guy from the cell across.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Does Gork have a friend outside of the party?
Well, I have my orc friends that I grew up with. I also have Patrick. He's a halfling. He was kind of silly.
That's not surprising.
But he was very smart. We make a lot of short friends.
Yes, Gork makes a lot of short friends.
He was talking about like triangles or something. When I last met him, I don't know what he was on about. Do you have friends? I feel like this is more. Did you had you had a friend?
Why? I had plenty of childhood friends, but they're all gone now.
Oh wait, there's also my patron. You're friends with your patron?
He could be.
He could be.
You never know.
I mean, that's fair. But there's some weird patrons. You could be like, the patron to an archfey or something. I mean, that probably wouldn't be
You
a
could
bad
be a
friend.
patron to an archfey.
Wait, I mean, if you're powerful enough.
I guess so. The archfey reaches out to you for power.
I meant more the other way
Hey
around.
there, Jimmy.
Or like Cthulhu or something. Or maybe the Great One or the Old.
Or the old one, yes.
Too loud. What is your favorite outfit? Well, I mean, I've wanted plate mail.
Right?
Very fashionable, very protective.
Right?
But so far, the one that I wore, maybe chain armor.
Chain armor.
Very protective.
Not
I
the
like.
bugbear splint armor.
No, no, yeah, I got scammed out of that. Final card. Final card.
All right, this is the last one. Let's see what we got. We got.
Ooh. Oh. Do you wear anything under your armor?
Just. How'd you know? It says you were looking at the questions, weren't you? It says, "What is a secret your party doesn't know about your character?"
Ooh.
I know what it is.
What?
I'm actually left-handed.
You're left-handed. This is a tragic crime.
Is there a secret that the party doesn't know about Zara?
It's that I think Gork is a pretty nice guy.
Oh. How about Gork? Is there a secret that nobody knows?
Yeah, Gork. Is it? I guess the good question is there. Tells you a lot of things.
Does Gork actually hide anything from anybody?
Kind of blurbs out everything. Gork?
Grandma Gork wasn't real.
No. Gork shaves his toes daily.
Okay.
You guys don't know because I don't take off my shoes.
That's fair. I did not know that. I don't know that I need to know that.
I don't think you need to know that either. What's that?
Okay.
Well,
That's about the end of the questions. Is there anything else you wanted to add while we're just kind of ad-libbing here for a minute? Anything else that you want to talk about Gork or Zaron?
no. I think so.
Let me ask, as far as DM, are you enjoying the campaign?
Yes.
Is there
Yeah.
is there anything that there could be more of or less of?
What I have been wanting.
Just a smiley face from Big A. Hello.
What I've been wanting is like after we're done with a mission, I want to know how we should be, what we should be doing next, so we can plan on what we'll do.
Maybe sometimes you have to follow where the wind takes you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's the best way to go from mission to mission.
We also don't really know where that dragon is.
Well,
Don't.
but
I mean,
I assume that's
so let's see. Let's take a minute, and while we're sitting here and talking about the campaign, you have a lot of open-ended situations, correct? Is there any questions you think you should know as a character that you would want to know that maybe you're not thinking of? So, like, okay, the open-ended questions that I can think of is, where is the dragon, right?
yeah. But I mean, I think our goal is to figure that out.
That is part of your goal, to figure that out. So if I gave you the answer to that, it would be a much shorter campaign, and you would
Yeah.
not be powerful enough to fight the dragon once you get there.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what other questions would you have? I mean, you're missing. You know where your ranger friend is. He stayed up in Foghaven, right?
Yeah.
Your original cleric
Cleric
buddy, he's
died.
dead.
Where's Avalon?
So where is Evelyn?
That was a really good question. We should go search. No, we have to go finish. Well, we did not die to the mud to go find Evelyn.
What else do you have? What other open-ended things do you have? Or shall I say, maybe enemies you may have created,
No,
That
we
you
obviously
dealt
have the
with.
dragon.
right?
Yeah,
We have. We have the guy whose tower we destroyed. I feel like he's more passively angry than aggressively angry.
You mean the gnome that you knocked the stone to the
Yeah.
stone? Well, he lives at your house now.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but I know, but like
He's
I still
technic-
feel he's angry.
He's technically our friend, not our enemy.
Grork's instincts.
What about the guy who you killed the little red dragon?
Oh.
We hope to not see him ever again.
That was their fault. They locked us in the cage with it.
I don't think you have a lot of leftover
No.
big things. I
Well-
mean, you're going to where the heck are you going? The capital of Gormoran, right?
Yeah.
Because you want to find out what happened there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought we were still in the castle.
Well, right now you're still
Well,
in the
yeah.
castle.
But after we leave.
But that's where you were headed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the capital.
I thought we were headed.
I thought this was the capital.
No,
Oh. Whoops.
no. This is the let's say the frontier. It's one of the frontier castles in Gormoran. We just barely got into it.
Will we
Okay.
always be traveling on boat? Will we always stay on this one big landmass?
Yes, there's a chance you'll be on a boat. Yes, there's a good possibility you won't leave this continent. But I'm not going to say for positive.
Okay.
Because there's always a possibility you won't always be on this world.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What if we go?
We might be able to find it.
What if we go to the Seven Heavens, and then we find angelic puppies, and we bring them back?
That's what you need is puppies with wings.
We need angelic,
They're like-
flying, glowing puppies.
They're like cherubs, but in puppy form.
We. At least it's not like puppies from the Nine Hells.
Right,
Imagine flying, fire-breathing puppies
right.
that are
Maybe
also.
like the kid dragons in Shrek, right?
Yeah.
All right. So anybody that did watch this, we appreciate it. Well, I guess is there anything more you guys want to add? Anything you want to ask while we're on camera?
I mean, do you guys have any questions for my campaign?
No, not really.
There's probably a lot.
Wait, where were we at?
You're on the bell tower.
We're in the elves, yeah. We're with the elves.
Who?
We're in a mystery part, so I don't really want to discuss ideas out of context.
Yeah.
Did you have like? How about other things? Do you have other questions about?
Yeah,
No.
I want to know where the volcano is.
Oh, so
I want a map.
Yeah, I want to.
I'm getting on.
I own a map, but can't look at a map.
I know where it is.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to know where the volcano is.
Okay.
Up north.
Because yeah, but we're up north.
I don't know.
That's
The distance. Do we have a compass?
I don't know.
No, I don't think
We're
so.
supposed to use the map.
You look at the map and you look at the sun's over here, then that's the
Yuck.
in the morning,
Yeah.
and it's over here. West, that means you're looking south. If you're looking the other way and it's west over here and south over here, and the sun comes up over here, then you're looking north.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's how maps work.
That's true.
Yeah. I'm gonna get on that.
So, no, that's about it. Yeah, you guys okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So anybody that did watch, you got a better idea of what some of the feelings are for some of our characters. You have a better idea of what goes through the minds of our characters. And
Puppies.
after this, we're gonna go pet our puppies and have some wyvern tail soup and I'm
Oh.
sorry, fried hippogriff soup, and then
With a side of
we'll see you next week, I guess,
with a side of roast wyvern.
with a side of roast wyvern.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Everybody, thanks for watching. We want you to
Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Maybe even drop a comment if you'd like.
please leave a comment if there's something that we didn't cover and you think that would you would like us to answer. We will gladly answer. And if there's anything, if you enjoyed this, we could do this again with maybe some different questions, some crazier ideas, and we can also maybe have Gork in here. So, or I'm sorry, not Gork, but Rock.
Mmm.
Right?
Mhm.
So, thanks for watching.